Hi, I'm Eric, and this is Danielle, and we've been at Champion Forest for 3 years. So it's 2022, we just leave a church that we were very much so plugged in with, very involved, had great community, and just had some kind of distrust and some frustrations as we left. And so really spent 2022 not plugged into a church at all.
I saw it take a big toll on him as the leader of the house. Going from very involved, having purpose, being on mission, having a strong community of men that he trusted. I think as the protector and leader of the home, he really took a stand of no, this is our family. We're not going to open up our arms again. We're not going to get hurt again. And I was desperate for community coming out of COVID, those height years of just already being pregnant and postpartum and then just seeking community. And so I was desperate for community. And so I had been praying for Eric to soften, or for the Lord to soften his heart, that we would be willing to go back and just try it out. And I remember he was just we can try it, but we're just not going to it's not going to be the same. And I'm like, okay.
So we get to North Klein, we get to Champion Forest, and sure enough, we are greeted, we are loved on, we are welcomed immediately. And I kid you not, the second time we visited, we were introduced to new member class. And so what did we do? We walked upstairs and we went to new member class.
And we sat down with one of the deacons, couple, and we flat out asked them hard questions, and they were just so honest. And they just said, this church is so healthy and it's so real, and you're just not going to find many places like that.
Yeah.
And then we've just been plugged in ever since. And I think that's you can't walk through the door at Champion Forest without somebody coming up to you, shaking your hand, saying, hi, are you new? Who are you? I'm Danielle, this is Eric, where are you plugged in? Have you come before? And so I just love that.
I feel like we are all in every single aspect at North Klein. We are prayer coordinators with our life group. We serve in kids every so often. We are involved in the women's ministry, the men's ministry. Every single ministry that there basically is to offer, we've experienced it, or we've got our foot in that door. And so we are at the Lord's mercy of whatever opportunity is available. We want to be a part of it.
I think looking back, if we were to sum it up, essentially we were building our faith on people or circumstances or culture or works or feeling good, And I think here what we've learned and what we've grown in is that regardless of all of that, God is so good. And so that's where we need to place our faith.
Walking through a couple really hard seasons since we've entered Champion Forest. I lost my dad last summer unexpectedly. And then we've walked through 3 years of unexplained infertility. And so to have a community to rally behind us, I can't put into words what that's meant for us. And so I'm just so excited for what God is doing through every aspect of Champion Forest. And I think having a young family, I'm excited for what my daughter and my son are gonna get to experience, many, many years down the road. And so to be just one family that has been impacted this much, I can only imagine what God has in store for the other families that'll walk through the door.